beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I'm back to do the finale for Gnomes in the Neighborhood, an artist coloring book by Denyse Klette, using Marco Raffine, and the finale is the only time that I actually will be using the glitter gel pens, and they're the Colorit glitter gel pens. Okay, so this video is going to be partially speaking and partially speed through. So let's see what we have. Let's see where page. This kind of got uninteresting to me, so I do apologize for taking so long to get this completed on camera. I hope you guys understand. Sometimes you get bored of a picture after you start it and you just stop. So I'm going to try not to do that when I'm doing these color alongs because I want to, don't want to keep you guys hanging like, weren't you going to do the next portion of it? So, yeah, so I was going to go with brown for her hair, but I kind of want to go kind of out there a little bit just to make this a little fun and more interesting for me. So we're going to be using blue for her hair, okay? So I'm going to be using number 532, number 531, and my little stubby, number 529. Okay, so I'm going to start with the lightest blue, which is 532. So go ahead and get started here. All right, so basically all I'm going to do is lightly add this first layer. This paper with these pencils don't take many layers very well, so I've been starting with the light layer. These are great pencils to use, but the paper can make or break, a pencil as far as like, how well it works on the paper. So, I'm going to add these light layers here. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I did my first face-to-face, or, I guess you want to call it face-to-face video, so that you guys could actually see who I am and put a face to the name and the voice. I don't know if you checked it out. If you haven't, I'll put a link at the end of the video. You can go and watch that. It's not a very long video, just talking a little bit about what plans I have for the future, for the channel and stuff. So yeah, so I got quite a bit of comments. I was really nervous to do that, guys. Only because I don't like taking pictures. I don't like being on camera, like in videos. I don't know. I've never liked that. So I'm always taking pictures of like kids and my husband and stuff. And you'll notice like even on holidays, there are rarely pictures of me. I just don't like it. Well, I think my mom's the same way. I think I get that from her. So, but yeah, so I was nervous, but I got a lot of good feedback, and I got some feedback on saying and looking at the camera. And the funny thing is, I was telling my husband and my son, I was looking at the camera. I was actually looking at myself on the screen. But my son said maybe the way that my phone was positioned, or the camera, it made it look like I wasn't looking. And so I'm going to have to, the next video I do, where I'm, talking with you guys face to face, I'm going to actually practice that to see where my eyes are looking, to make sure it looks like I'm looking at you guys and not off in the distance somewhere. So I'm sorry about that, but it was my first time, and I plan to do more, not a lot, but you know. So if you haven't checked it out, I am doing a questions and answers. I do have a couple questions that people have left in the comment section on that video. So if you haven't been able to check that one out, or you have some questions you'd like me to answer that are, you know, PG rated and things that you wouldn't mind answering if someone asks you, you can either go to that video and put those questions there, or you can ask those questions at the in the comment section of this video. Anything you'd like to know, whether it's art, what, you know, questions about me, what I like to do, as long as they're, you know, not too personal, I don't mind sharing. So again, we're starting with this first color here. I try to move my pencil in like a circular motion when I'm adding the first layer, not pressing too hard. Try not to get outside of the lines. Nothing an eraser can't fix. So I don't know what you all have planned for the 4th of July. We're gonna kind of hang out here. Christian's pool was delivered. Well, our pool, not just his pool, was delivered, and we're gonna start getting that set up tomorrow. It's funny, my husband's like, we're gonna have that pool filled quick. I'm like, 4,400 gallons? That's, how are we gonna do that quick? He's like, we're gonna have 2 hoses going. And I was like, ugh. So we have 2 hoses going. We're gonna have 2 hoses going, and so hopefully that pool will be ready by 4th of July. We have 2 days now to get it ready. Well, 2.5. All right, so we have the first layer done, and again, that was number 532. Now we're going to go to the mid color, which is 531. So, and basically what I'm going to do with the mid color is I'm just going to go over some of this, you know, where the hair meets here at her hairline, or these flowers, and lightly come, you know, just come up a little bit. Pencil broke there. And then come down this way. It's really hard to describe how to do this, but if you're watching, I'm just coming like down 2/3 of the way, maybe 1/3 of the way each side, maybe 1/3 of the way, and just adding some shading there. Sorry about any background noise. Yeah, so my oldest is going to be going to California for a couple weeks, and well, he says a couple weeks, but who knows. I don't recall ever having my own bedroom at my grandparents' house. This kid has his own bedroom at my parents' house. I'm like, wait a minute, what about, I'm your kid, what about our own bedroom? Nope, that's Kai's bedroom. So, and sometimes when I go to visit, my dad won't even let me sleep in there. He's like, no, sleep in this room. That's Kai's room. But yeah, so he's going on a little vacation, and so we're gonna miss him. I asked Christian, are you gonna miss your brother? Nope. I'm like, Christian, be nice. He's like, Christian's like my little minion, if you want to say, you know, call him a minion. Or he's very opinionated, and he acts really macho sometimes, and he likes to act like things don't bother him, but you know they do. So, but yeah, so Kai's gonna be in San Diego, yay! not yay for us, but yay for him. He gets to get a break from all the North Carolina weather, and he thinks we live out in the sticks and there's nothing to do out here. So he's always like, there's nothing to do here, complaining about it. But I like it. It's peaceful. Have great neighbors. Both neighbors on both sides, across the street. The whole neighborhood is so nice. Christian's having fun. He's made some friends across the street, the Welches, and we've invited them over to do slip and slide last Friday. I think it was last Friday, and he had a blast with his friends. So, and then I gave him all ice pops and stuff. So it was a fun time. So I don't know what Kai's talking about. Christian's having a blast. I'm enjoying it. My husband's enjoying this house. I think my son is he wants to live more in the city. So this type of, quiet lifestyle, not really having things to do locally, kind of makes it not fun for him. But all the more to, go get your own place where you want to live. Once you get the job that you like and make enough money, you can do that. But yeah, so I'm sure he's going to welcome that break. So, okay, so as you can see, I'm just adding some of this medium blue to the hair. Just coming where the lines meet here and just adding a little bit of that. So this is where I'm going to speed through. You're going to hear some music, so please enjoy. So we have used 531 Marco Raffine. Okay, next we're going to go with 529, and that's just to add some dark edges here around where the hair meets where it's braided, just to give it a little bit more dimension in those areas. Okay, so I'm going to also be speed coloring through this, and then we'll come back and we'll just have the gel pens left to do. All right, please enjoy. right, now I'm going to just go over this, these light areas again lightly with the 532. So please enjoy. Okay, so we are done with her hair, and I think it turned out pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to work with gel pen now. And I'm going to start with her shoes, the bottom of her shoes. So I'm using Colorit Gel Pens. And I'm going to start with Glitter Bruno, which is C287. Glitter Bruno, C287. Okay? And I'm going to apply this to the bottom of her shoes right down here. And you'll see that. Now these, sometimes these gel pens get clogged. And I think it's because I don't use them that much, so they're probably drying out. So sometimes I have to tap the tip so that the ink can come out. So as you can see, that's barely coming out here. So sometimes I have to use circular motions, or I have to tap it like on my desk or something like that, just to get, you know, the ink to flow. I have not experienced that with using the jelly rolls. This can get annoying sometimes, but I like these gel pens as far as like the colors. And I want to, you know, use them in this picture. So you're going to hear me probably tapping on the desk. It's because it's not coming out of the tip. So like right here, just doesn't want to come out. So I try to use circular motions to get it to flow instead of just going back and forth like that. Sometimes you have to use circular motions. So the bottom of her shoes are done. And that was again using Glitter Bruno. Now I'm going to add some glitter Sunburst, which is, you can't hardly see that, sorry. It's C232. And I'm going to add that to these little petals on her shoes down here. I don't know if anyone else has these Colorit glitter gel pens. If you do, let me know in the comments how you like them. And if you have the same issues with, you know, the tip getting clogged and stuff. And if you don't have these, tell me what type of gel pens you use, because I might, you know, want to go ahead and grab the one that you use, because if you're saying that they're good, I would like to try those out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this down just a little bit, and I'm going to now work on these flowers in her hair. So I'm going to use Glitter Honeypot 225. Again, that's Glitter Honeypot 225. And I'm going to use that color for these the center. So the center of those flowers. And then I'm also going to use it for the center, for these here. I'm just going a circular motion so I can get the most gel out of that. I'm using it for all of the centers. One good thing about these gel pens is they do dry pretty fast, and they don't have a lot of ink that spills out of them, so you will, you know, find that you're less likely to probably smudge unless you know, just applied a lot to the page. So yeah, so these are pretty good. All right, so we're done with the, actually I'll put some Honeypot up here, these little dots. All right, so that is the glitter Honeypot. Okay, so next I'm going to use, gonna go back to, actually, sorry, I'm gonna use the glitter Marigold. Glitter Marigold, which is C224. And I'm going to use that on the flowers. Around her hair. I chose this color because it's almost like a fluorescent orangish yellow color, and I like that for this, for her hair, so trying to make it stand out just a little bit. So just applying this right here on the flowers. Using a circular motion because, again, these tend to clog up a little bit. Okay, I'm also going to take this same Marigold, and I'm going to add it to the flowers up here. Just that one there. And then I'm going to use the glitter Sunburst. Oh, I think we got clogged. The glitter Sunburst on this outer edge here. And then I'm also going to use it on the edge of these petals. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and speed through this section, so please enjoy the music. so we're done adding that glitter Sunburst to the flowers. So the last thing that I'm going to do, and then she'll be all complete, are the leaves in her hair. So I'm going to alternate using glitter Firefly and glitter Spearmint. So I hope you guys like this. I didn't want to do a background because it's a large one and it would make the video a little longer. So I'm sorry about that, but I think some pictures are okay if you don't, put a background in. And this is one of those ones I think will be okay without a background. Now I might look at it, next month and say, oh, let me add a background to it. But I doubt it because I have so many books to color in, guys, and I'm sure you guys do too. So you understand, not every picture we color will have backgrounds. So, but yes, so right now I'm just adding some spearmint to this, the flowers in her hair. Not the flowers, but the leaves. Okay, and the last color I'll be using to complete this picture is Firefly. And it's a bright color, like a fluorescent. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And the next book I'll be working in, or the next color, the color along I'll be working in is either going to be Thomas Love Tomic book, or working with Praying in another book. I'm not sure what book just yet. I might do a poll to see which book you guys think I should do. But here is the completed picture. This is our gnome from Gnome in the Neighborhood. And so I'm just going to just slide this. I'm going to take this off. And she is complete. And I'm happy with her. Took me a long time to get her done, but she's cute. And I am happy. So this is another one done with your girl T. All right, y'all. Until next time, take care.